Hey everybody, welcome back to another video of Getting Spooled. Do you guys want to catch more fish while chironomid fishing? Then stay tuned for more. In this video, I'm going to explain just my techniques and some tips and tricks to put you on more fish while out on the still water. Hope you guys enjoy. Well, first off, to get the video rolling here is I'm just going to start off from like my rod and reel, and then I'm going to transition into like all like my indicator, my leaders, everything all about that, all the way down to the chironomid. So first off, I usually run like a 9-foot 6-weight. You can go anywhere from like a 4-weight to a 7-weight. 10 foot's pretty ideal for out here. You can punch into the wind nicely. But I'm just running this 9-foot 6-weight. It does the trick. Like I've had no complaints. I know a lot of my other buddies run that same setup and they get fish too. So I don't know, anywhere, like I've ran a 4-weight, I've ran a 7-weight. 4-weight's fun, but for up here, like you do have a chance catching that 6, 7 to 10 pound fish, right? So I want a bigger rod just in case that happens. Now transitioning to my terminal tackle, I'll bring it in here and I'll show you guys what I got going on. So to start it off, I got a loop-to-loop connection to a 9-foot tapered leader. I'm not really fishing in too deep of water. I'm fishing in like anywhere from like 8 feet of water to like 15 feet of water. It seems like that's where we've been hitting fish. So I'm only going to run a 9-foot tapered leader. So I got that all the way down to a really, really small swivel. This guy right there. And then from there I run 6-pound tippet. Around, I think I got probably around like 4 feet of it. If you're fishing deeper, of course, go deeper. And then if you're fishing shallow, you only have to add too much. But I don't know, we're changing up depths quite a bit here, so I want to have as much length as possible, just so I can switch up without like retying and everything. And around the end of that, you got your chironomid, which the camera definitely won't pick up because I'm running like a size 18 right now. The hatch's been pretty small. So just trying to match it as best as possible. So a big thing out here is definitely have a lot of chironomids to choose from. Just all different colors, patterns, sizes, shapes, even just everything. Because you never know what they're going to be feeding on. One day they can be feeding on like black with red rib. The next day they're going to be feeding on like brown with like black rib. You really never know. So it's always good to have a lot of different choices in your box for chironomids. So I'm going to throw my line in here, and the last thing I'm going to talk about here is depth. Depth is key. I try to be around as close as I can to the bottom, like within a foot, maybe 2 feet, but definitely within a foot's the money range. For me at least, I don't know about anybody else, but for me, definitely a foot off the bottom is the best. If you're not catching anything, change it up. Always keep changing and find what they're feeding on. It doesn't hurt to change it up once in a while. And also your depth. You never know, they could be in 3 feet of water, but for me, it's mostly right off the bottom. But always just keep changing it up until you start hitting fish. Sooner or later, you're gonna find one that works, and you're gonna start hitting fish. You know, if you're really struggling to find fish, worst case scenario, you look around the lake, see if there's any boats on fish, and you anchor up right beside them. And another big thing I forgot to mention, make sure you got floating line. You'll be screwed if you have sinking line or anything other than that. And stay tuned for some fish catching action.